Here it comes, $500. What number follows Daytona and Indianapolis in the names of auto races? 200, 500, 3,000, or 4,000?
All right, here we go, real quick. B 500, final answer.
And speaking of 500, you have a quick $500.
Oh, Bunny, I'm trying. I'm trying. That was the whole idea.
He's
Maybe
trying.
this one.
Maybe this one. We'll see. $1,000 question.
You got to get past the they got you one. There's always that one where they get you and it's the trick. You got me.
Later donating the item to a science museum in 1954, American Ann Hedges became the only person to be hit by a falling what? Meteorite, coconut, hailstone, piano. I don't overthink it.
The answer is A, meteorite.
Final? You got it. $1,000.
Yes.
There you go.
That wasn't that they got you one, bro. We good. Let's keep going.
All right. And I know you
don't want to set it. No, we're
not going to set it. I was going to ask, you know. Here it is, 2,000. Dentifrico, I think that's how you pronounce it, is the Spanish word for which of these toiletries? Shaving cream, toothpaste, hairspray, shampoo.
It's B, toothpaste.
Final answer, you got it. Dent is the one that gave it away, yeah.
The Latin root.
$2,000. And I'm assuming no on the 5,000?
No, we got to get past the damn 5,000.
Let's do it. $5,000.
We gotta go now.
Here it is. $5,000. Oh, you better get this. Awarded for winning the World Series, the Commissioner's Trophy features 30 gold-plated what, representing the 30 major league teams?
We got
stars, balls, flags, mitts.
That's flag C. Final.
You finally got past $5,000.
I've actually had the trophy in my hand before when the Red Sox won in 2004.
Oh, nice.
Like the first time we had won in like 86 years. It just nuclearified the city into Red Sox everything. So whenever anybody had the trophy, it was a big deal. A guy did a bowling event at a place in Boston, and we all went and bowled with some of the Red Sox players at the time, Manny Del Carmen and a few of the other ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times. And it is a big, heavy trophy full of flags.
All right, you got $5,000 when you want to set that for $10,000?
No, let's go for the 10. We got past the 5.
All right. Still all 4 lifelines. If you need them, have a look for $10,000.
Yes, sir.
What was the first music video, that should say music video, but what was the first music video to reach 1 billion views on YouTube, doing so in 159 days? Baby by Justin Bieber, Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson, See You Again by Charlie Puth, Gangnam Style by Psy.
Dude, and it's not even close. I did my part. I know I watched this video probably 10,000, 15,000 times. It's Gangnam Style by Psy. Final answer now.
Final answer, you got it, for $10,000.
Here we go.
All right, you got 10. Would you like to set that safety net for $15,000?
No, we're gonna go on. We're gonna go at 15. We're gonna.
All right, have a
try to
look.
set the bar a little higher here.
All right, take a look at your $15,000 question. Just 7 away from 1 million. In the U.S., the Amish speak both English and a particular dialect of what European language? Polish, German, French, Russian.
So what I thought wasn't up there when you first read the question.
What were you thinking initially?
Dutch.
Ah.
It's not French.
Well, just as a reminder.
I should know this. I have watched enough YouTube rabbit hole videos to come across an Amish documentary. I should know this. I'm disappointed in myself in not knowing this. I haven't gone down enough rabbit holes. I watch a lot of sci-fi, but...
Well, there's those lifelines if you need them.
Oh, I'm gonna probably use them. I'm using one here.
All right, which one? You got 50-50 plus one. Ask the audience, and you can ask me if you want to.
I don't know if 50-50 will be enough. Could I ask the audience, please? Because they did help me good last time.
All right, sure. Let's bring up that.
100%.
Let's bring up that poll on a poll match again, shall we?
I should know this.
All right, hold on just a second. I gotta get it all set. The question again: in the U.S., the Amish speak both English and a particular dialect of what European language? A is Polish, B is German, C is French, and D is Russian. The answers are about to appear on your screens. A, B, C, or D. Vote now. You have 1 minute.
I want to say in a while. Poll on a poll time. Damn straight, bunny.
Poll on a poll match. That's what Sin calls it.
Help me win, Sin. Help me win. I really should know this. This is like obscure trivia style stuff, and I'm usually pretty good at it. I should know this.
I hope you're at least enjoying yourself, Mahky, tonight, because I didn't plan
having a freaking blast, guy. No, I know it, and that's why we're having the most fun with it, because it just comes up out of nowhere.
All right, we got about probably 20 seconds, 15 seconds left on the poll.
There's only one vote.
There's only one vote, but it might be enough depending on whether or not it's the correct answer.
Well,
remember,
here,
we got 2 extra votes coming in. And it looks like time is up. 100% say it's German.
I would have hit the 50-50 and it would have been German-Russian. Thank you very much, Chad. I'm going with you on this one. B, German.
Final answer.
Final answer.
The audience gets you out of another pickle. $15,000 for MahkyPinz.
Yes, I should know. I'm such a doofus. But thank you, everybody. Yes.
All right, Mahky, this is an important question coming up, but before I do, I gotta pull some things up here. Give me just a second. There we go. Got those set, ready to go. All right, $15,000. You want to set that safety net for $25,000.
You know, I want to go one more. I wanted to set it at 50 once I saw the list was setting it at 50. I want to go for 25. Let's go.
All right, if you get this question right, you get that recharge lifeline. So that might come in handy, but you got to get it.
For the audience, I will fight tooth and nail to get that lifeline back.
All right.
I'd be so pissed that they've done nothing but kick ass.
All right, here it is for $25,000. Good luck, Mahky.
$25,000. How much I need that?
Guantanamo Bay, the infamous U.S. military base, sits on the shore of what body of water? The Caribbean Sea, the Yucatan Channel, Straits of Florida, Gulf of Mexico.
So, Gitmo is on the southern side of Cuba. It's not the Gulf of Mexico. It's not that far away. Can I use a 50-50?
Yes, you can. All right, let's narrow it down by 2, please. Computer for MahkyPinz, if you would, please. Caribbean Sea or the Gulf of Mexico? Uh-oh.
A, Caribbean Sea.
There we go. Thought we lost you. Final answer?
Yeah, final answer. I was just thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I thought my internet was starting to dip out for a second, but you have $25,000, MahkyPinz. $25,000.
It's a lifeline. Look at these kids go. Let's go. Taking it up the list.
Now here's where it gets cool, because now we're gonna start dimming the lights. Now it's just you and me.
Changed.
Now it's just you and me in the dark. $25,000. Now, I assume you want to set that safety net for 50, correct?
I've wanted 50 the whole game, baby.
Computer, please set safety net for $50,000. All right, you've unlocked the recharge lifeline. I've explained to you what that does already. You have two options to use for the recharge, 50-50, and ask the audience for the moment, okay?
Excuse me, yes, sir.
All right, if you miss this, you would lose 24. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you. I forgot because I've been so busy. On my show, I usually like to give out one of these. Pull it up there. Oh, the wrong date's on it. Hold on. The wrong date's on it. Hold on. We're so unprepared here. We're so unprepared here. Yes, there it is.
No, you're totally prepared. You got the check on you.
There it is, with the right date on it.
That speaks volumes.
25,000. All right, going for 50. Let's see if you get it. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Let's go.
For $50,000, MahkyPinz, though now used exclusively for food, what was used during World War II as a way to preserve blood plasma for use on the battlefield? The Ziploc bag, freeze-drying technology, ball mason jars, or Tupperware. $50,000 if you get this right.
During World War II.
Yeah.
So early mid-40s. They really wouldn't be freeze-drying shit on the battlefield to like have blood to get to a way to preserve blood. Was Ziploc bag around long? No, Ziploc bag was around friggin' 1942. Mason jars were.
Just to remind you, you have 3 lifelines at your disposal. You have the +1. You can ask me if you think I know it, or you can recharge the 50-50 or the ask the audience. You don't have to use them, but I thought just to remind you they're there.
Can you remind me the +1?
The +1 you can ask anyone. We have a whole bunch of people in chat. You pick one of them, and we'll see if they know the correct answer to the question. Kind of like phone a friend.
Bam. Bam.
All right, you got a +1?
No. I
No.
didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, I thought.
I just.
Oh,
I
I'm
agree
sorry.
With your explanation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Selective hearing, everybody. Selective hearing.
No. We were just talking about the rules of it, and I understand the rules of it now.
All right.
Like, it kind of throws Ziploc bag in the trash. 1940 earlies, that's not a thing. And that's actually be a shitty way to be carrying blood around a battlefield.
Yeah, definitely.
It really would be. Freeze drying meant a whole lot of dry ice, but we're talking about on the battlefield. Like, you wouldn't be carrying around dry ice packs, would you? Mason jars get heavy and clunky. And this is for $50,000, isn't it?
Yep. It's
This
a guaranteed 50,000. If you miss
This
here,
is the whole thing.
if you miss, you would lose $24,000 and drop all the way back to 1,000. And we don't want that.
We can't do that.
No, we don't want to end on a. We don't want to end on such a low note like that.
No, that can't happen. That can't happen. These are really good questions. Like freeze-drying technology like that wasn't a battlefield. That might have been in hospitals, but not even on triage battlefield hospitals. They wouldn't be freeze-drying shit. Just keep it all in a big thing of cold water and just hopefully keep it fresh. God, this is a really good question. I already used the 50-50, Jen. I mean, I could recharge
yeah, you
it,
can
but...
you can recharge it if you want to, or you can recharge Ask the Audience. You could +1 somebody, or I'm not saying I don't. I'm not going to say if I know it or I don't unless you decide to use it, but you can ask me.
All mason jars have been around forever. Far longer than Tupperware. Tupperware wasn't a thing in the 40s. I grew up in the 80s, so it was everywhere. My mother went nuts. She used to have Tupperware parties, like in the house and in the apartment buildings I lived in. There were other ladies that had Tupperware parties and like Avon parties. Tupperware wasn't a thing of World War II. I don't want to chicken out either and it just recharge the 50-50. That's silly. And this isn't even a gotcha question. This is just a great question. I just want to say C so badly.
Well, just to remind you, you do have 2 lifelines. You can, just like Jen said, you can ask me. You don't have to take my answer.
No, I know.
I'm obviously not trying to pressure you, obviously, but I'm just saying.
No, I know, but I enjoy the think sometimes. I enjoy the logic path. I enjoy the think.
Yeah.
God. I will use. Okay. All right. I will use my Ask the Host. I will.
All right.
What is your particular opinion on this?
All right. So first of all, before I say anything, just so everybody's aware, I don't get the information on the screen until Mahky locks in his final answer. I certainly don't get the information when someone decides to ask me because the computer doesn't display it. With that said, I don't have any outside information or anything like that. That said, here's what I think.
Yes.
Okay. I was watching YouTube videos about this. I don't know if they're still up or not. But I do happen to recall something about freeze drying. I don't know the channel. I don't know the name of the video. But I was watching, like, I was going down a YouTube rabbit hole one night and they were talking about, you know, one of the videos was talking about, like, World War II and things that, you know, were kind of invented as a result. And one of the things that was one of the things that was mentioned was freeze drying, and I think that's what the right answer is. Don't quote me on it. I may be completely wrong, but I'm about 80%. I'm about 80% sure it's freeze drying technology, and that is my final answer.
That would have been the gotcha because more World War I would have been more Mason. World War II, there was more technology than that, and they could have. Maybe I wasn't giving World War II enough, thinking it was like way too old school. Because that makes complete sense. Because the question does say blood plasma, not just blood. You wouldn't really freeze dried blood; you just bag blood. It says plasma, and plasma is different. Well, I can't use another lifeline. I gotta heave-ho it. If we don't do it, you know, that's as good of a recommendation as any, and this could have been that gotcha question, that gotcha. I'll go with B. Freeze dry, final answer.
All right. Now, normally I would tell you what the correct answer is, but because you decided to ask the host, nothing shows up on my screen. It usually doesn't show up on my screen until you lock in. So, I then have to ask the computer. Computer, please reveal the correct answer, and please, to God, I hope I didn't let Mahky down.
You wouldn't have let me down, bro, even if it's wrong.
Oh, thank God!
Was it B?
It was!
Yeah! Yeah! Got me, Damon! Woo! Yeah!
Oh,
made sense once you explained it. I was thinking World War II more like World War I, way more old school and silly shit like that, but it was World War II.
Oh.
And that was a time of technological innovation and everything of that started exploding after that, and much more advances in science and medical. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, totally long distance high five. Thank you. There we go.
Oh man, you don't know how relieved I am that you got that right and that I didn't let you down and that I remembered.
Woo!
Mahky, take a look at this check. This is guaranteed $50,000.
I was done. That's how we do this thing. Thank you. Yes. Yes, here we go. All right, now.
4 questions. Stand between you and $1 million. You're going for $100,000. You might as well answer it because it's a free guess and you still have the +1 and you still have the recharge.
Back 100%. I always swore this would be the easiest guess in the history of Millionaire if I ever made it to the real show. Like, once they hit that second level, it's just that, take the guess, don't even use a lifeline. So let's go. Let's
All right,
into it,
take a look. It's worth $100,000, Mahky. In the movie Anchorman, Brian Fontana memorably says 60% of the time, it works every time, about which of his many colognes? London Gentleman, Blackbeard's Delight, Sex Panther, Humpback. Do you remember this movie? Do you remember the scene?
No.
This could be a problem.
I might have seen, this is a big problem. I might have seen Anchorman once. Not because it was just bad. I don't watch a lot of movies or TV. Like, I'm not down with a lot of the pop culture and stuff like that. That's my problem, though. That's one of these. Oh, shit. Oh, well, yeah. I'm not guessing on this. No.
Well, I mean,
a lifeline is huge.
Yeah, you could, because remember, you don't lose anything. You've got 50 guaranteed.
Yeah, I know, but oh, damn.
But you could recharge a lifeline if you want to, or you can +1. That's up to you.
I'm not just taking a blank. I have no idea. None of these are jumping out at me. I never saw Anchorman in the theater. The most I would have seen, like, I know some of the references of it, like the popular memes and culture memes of it. Well, that escalated quickly. Like, you know, I get all of it, but I've never seen enough of the movie to see this. I totally need to recharge my Ask the Audience.
All right, you want to do that?
Lifeline, and I feel like such a doofus. If I just watched movies, I'm not a good stoner like that. I don't just get stoned and watch movies. I get stoned, I go out and walk around and play Pokemon and shit.
So you're going to...
I don't watch a lot of movies. Shit. I would like to recharge.
All right. And you're going to recharge the
Ask the Audience.
All right, Ask the Audience it is.
Poll match.
Poll on a poll match. All right, we come back to the chat for this. This is a big question. This is worth $100,000 for MahkyPinz.
Get out of here with 6 figures. We're here. Let's get out of here with 6 figures.
The question is on your screen. I will post the poll. The answers are London Gentleman, Blackbeard's Delight, Sex Panther or Humpback, A, B, C, or D. Vote now. This is an awfully big question coming up.
Not. I wish I was an Anchorman guy. I'm not like that.
Do
you care if I have a smoke on stream in your phone? Is it okay?
Yes, that's fine.
This is getting like interesting and almost a little stressful on the inside. So like, we're gonna do this. I don't get the smoke. I won't have it.
That's all right. As long as you're not doing anything obscene or anything of the sort, smoking is fine by me.
That's all I do. That's my worst vice in life. That's my worst.
Trust me, when we played Jackbox a couple of weeks ago, we've had things happen, and well, yeah.
I'll go with it. And you know, I just looked at the poll, and of course, that's the one that jumps out at you. That would be funny enough to be an Anchorman, the name of a perfume, or cologne is Sex Panther. That's what everybody seems to be
All right.
Result, everybody said
It's 100% for C, Sex
C. You
Panther.
look at that and you're like, oh, no way, because that'd be way too funny. You know, way too obvious. And of course, I love you guys. You guys are the best. I'm going with the chat. For the last time possible, C, Sex Panther. Final answer.
The audience hasn't let you down before.
You did it. You're good.
And they haven't let you down this time. $100,000.
Here we go.
MahkyPinz into six-figure territory. Oh, I had to do that to you. I had to.
Oh, you got me good. You got me good there real quick.
That's why people call me the Young Regis, because I draw out the suspense.
You've done well, young man. Good job.
There is.
You did very well. Man.
Doesn't that look gorgeous? $100,000. Now, you can still plus one. You're going for $250,000. Right now, you would be tied if you got this question right with Game Bunny as our biggest winner ever. At least for the regular series. Because she won $250,000 not too long ago.
Lupa Pizza, she was saying she had the records, so I'm happy to just have a shot.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Plus one still available if you want it. You're going for $250,000. Miss here and you lose $50,000. Have a look. For $250,000, who wrote the majority opinion in the landmark Supreme Court case Roe versus Wade? Warren Burger, Potter Stewart, William Brennan, Harry Blacknam.
Not a freaking clue.
Well,
not a freaking clue. Not exactly on par with that.
well, remember you have
the ruling and
yeah.
but I don't know who wrote it in that in-depth of a situation.
You have that plus one, and I know a lot of people who have been really helpful tonight. They have not let you down at all.
They're the best. They're the best. The faithful rule. It does not matter whose stream it is. The faithful friggin' rule. Can I Google it real quick and I'll be right
No, you can't do that.
back? I promise. I haven't done it at all.
Nice try there,
No
MahkyPinz.
way.
You got to get up pretty early in the morning to fool me. Sin says raise his hand, so I'm thinking she knows it. Sin's got a pretty good hit rate when it comes to correct answers, so.
That's interesting. I didn't know to just put somebody, that's the thing with the plus one, is just kind of put somebody on the spot immediately.
Yeah.
However,
Bunny studied law in high school, so she might know it. I don't know if she does, but
I think she would have offered it if she did. Sin said raise his hand. Sin knows. We use the plus one.
you gonna use
I
it?
will ask Sin.
All right. All right, Sin. $250,000 is riding on your answer here. What do you think? That would be D, Harry Blacknam, final answer.
Exactly what Sin just said.
You're gonna go right for it. All right.
There's no sense in even disputing that confident of an answer right there. Thank you very much, Sin. Thank you.
Thank you indeed. You have $250,000.
The chat, the faithful freaking rule, baby. Woo!
250. Oh, Mahky.
I owe you 25 of that, Sin. Thank you. I owe you 25.
We could be getting very, very close to history.
This is getting interesting, young man. No more lifelines, though.
No more lifelines. You're all
We
on
out
your
of gas,
own. As
baby.
AAA would say, it is all on you.
In studies, then you definitely learned about rope.
$250,000 is right there in your hand. However, we've only been to this particular position of the game twice before. Once with Damon, once with Bunny. We're about to look at a question worth $500,000. If you miss, you drop $200,000.
Right.
Get it right, and you'll be the first person on the regular series of Millionaire to look at a $1 million question. Bunny would have been the first had she not walked away. But you could be the first. Are you ready, sir?
So, yes, sir.
For $500,000.
Wow.
On the 1980s TV series Miami Vice. It's another TV question, I'm sorry. Who played Don Johnson's short-lived bride? Was it Paula Abdul, Sheila E., Sheena Easton, Pat Benatar? $500,000.
I remember Miami Vice. My mom had the crush of crushes on Don Johnson. As I'm sure many, many women did in the 80s. Oh, but it had to be Don Johnson's wife. Damn it. We can take Pat Benatar off the list. She knows how much love is a battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
She knows. Oh, she knows. Paul Abdul would make complete sense. Sheena Easton, I'm not sure, and I don't even know who Sheila E. is. Paul Abdul was an 80s icon, right there with Whitney Houston. Although Whitney had more than 90s.
Well, let me remind you of your options.
It's slim and none, bro.
You can take a stab at it. If you're right, it's $500,000 and a chance at $1 million question. If you're wrong, you lose $200,000. You would drop back to 50. Or you could say, you know what? I'm content with tying Bunny for the top. Take the $250,000.
Yeah. That's a choice I'm weighing right now.
You know it's not Pat Benatar. Everybody's behind you. Jet's behind you. Yaden's behind you.
Dude, Yaden's here. Oh my God.
Bunny's
What's
here.
up?
You picked a good time to get here because Mahky's on a question worth $500,000.
Yeah.
He could, if he gives a correct answer, be about to tie Damon Ace as a millionaire. But he's got to
I
get
got
this
no-
right and get the next one.
No lifelines. The faithful has been super pissed tonight, getting me through every jam. If I was any kind of pop culture guy, I might still have a lifeline or two, but I had to use a damn lifeline on an Anchorman question. The problem is I don't know who Sheila E. is. Dude, I am not walking away from this.
Okay.
She used to kick me in the ass. Paula Abdul is such the 100% obvious answer. Such the 100% obvious answer here. How come I can't just say it? That's right, because I don't know who the hell Sheila E. is. Damn it. Oh.
Just remember.
If it's Pat Benatar, I'm going to be so pissed.
Just remember, it's not always the obvious answers that are correct. I'm not trying to persuade you one way or the other, but I'm just saying on these kinds of questions, sometimes the obvious answers aren't always right.
No, Yaden, we should know this one, dude. My mom watched so much Miami Vice. Your mom probably did too. We were kids. Oh, crap. Can I ask a Yaden? Is that...
I wish, but you've exhausted your lifeline.
I know I have, damn it.
I wish you could.
I want to say Paul Abdul so bad. I know everybody in the chat know, right? We're all... I just don't know, and oh man. If this was for real dollars, I was out of here 10 minutes ago with $250.
I'm sure you would.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You would have been too.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Yeah. I just don't know.
Yaden in the chat says, do the George Costanza, the opposite of what you think you should do.
If I do the opposite of what I think I should do, I should pick Sheena Easton. And that is the George Costanza, right? I didn't get a Seinfeld question. I got a freaking Miami Vice question. It was one of the few shows I did watch.
It's funny you mentioned Seinfeld, because I always mention that Triple I's like Kramer, except with a Boston accent and a shrill singing voice.
You're not wrong about that either. It's really like he breezes himself into a room and kind of just like does crazy shit and shakes a lot. It's very similar, just without the wacky hair. Oh. Man.
You're thinking Paul Abdul. Yaden says you should do the George Costanza. You said you're going to play, so obviously you're betting 200 grand on this.
Oh man, come on, man. If I could 100% have eliminated Sheila E., I just don't even know who she is. The fact that I don't know hurts. Paul Abdul is so obvious. It's so obvious that should fit. South Florida, Miami show. Jesus. The opposite of what I think I should do is pick Sheena Easton. I don't know enough about Sheena Easton. I know so many people are yelling at this screen like, what the hell are you doing?
Yaden's going Costanza, Costanza, Costanza.
All right. I can read.
Oh, man.
Sheena Easton, C. Final answer.
All right, Mahky, just imagine this little piece of paper is a check for $250,000.
This is gonna suck so much because it's Paul Abdul. This is gonna suck so much. I really don't know.
This is gonna suck even worse because take a look. Imagine this is a check for $250,000.
Did I? Yeah.
Gone. You just won $500,000. $500,000.
Oh my God! It was better than the faithful. Oh my goodness, that is so awesome. That was the guess of guesses, and thank you, man. That's cool. I am fully being made aware that I don't know shit. But these are some really good questions, and I'm glad we got to this point.
Oh my God. If ever there was a time, call your ma, call your pa, call your neighbor in Arkansas. Mahky, look.
Drummer in this band. Okay, all right.
Look at this.
The man who has his own thing with Damon, helping the man who has a thing with Damon. Yes, sir. Let's tag. That's double tagging right there, brother. Screw Cole.
That is $500,000.
Oh my God, it's so much money. I need it now. I need it.
All right.
Heading back to my stream.
He's heading back to the stream.
Thank you, Broseph.
All right.
Thank you, Broseph.
Here is the
Holy crap.
situation at hand. We've only been here once.
The situation at hand is I'm having another cigarette.
We've only been here once, and that was with Damon.
Yeah.
Here is the deal. You can take a look at this question and still decide to walk away. If you go for it and you get it wrong, you're out $450,000. If you go for it and you're right, you win $1 million. We've only had that happen once.
I know, that's why I showed up here tonight. That's why I showed up.
Are you ready?
As I am gonna be, as we are gonna do. Let's do this thing right now, guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. MahkyPinz, this is your final question. For $1 million. In a military flag folding ceremony typically seen at funerals, the U.S. flag is folded how many times until it becomes a triangle? 10, 11, 12, 13. This is for $1 million.
Standard U.S. flag is 4 by 6 feet. 4 feet, 6 feet. 2, 1. It's a 1 foot square triangle that they fold it into. Stay with me. 1, 2. Wait, no, I undercounted. 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One. I'm gonna do it 6 more times too.
Okay. Take as much time as you need. This is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
This is for why I came here. So 1 and half once is 2 feet. It's 4 feet wide, right? So 1, 2, that makes it 1 foot squares. It's 2, right? So that's 6 feet. That'd be 3, 13. Because that first fold is the 1, and then it folds into the second square foot. And that means there's still 5 square feet left. Each square foot is 2 folds. 5 times 2 is 10. The first initial fold is 11, and then the 2 first in halves is 13. That's 13 folds of a 4 by 6 flag, which I believe is a standard, like, burial, military, like, presentation flag, like how they do. Yo, my heart is pounding, guy. Like, this is for...
It's not even for real money, and your heart's
Yeah, I
pounding.
know, but, yo, Damon guy, he can't have the top by himself. No, this ain't happening. Jen has a couple official ones.
He may have no shame, but I think he wants to play this. Obviously, he can walk with the 5, but from what I'm hearing from Mahky, I think he wants to go for it.
If it was a 3x5, no, because coffins are traditionally 6 feet. And when those flags cover them, they cover them top to bottom. 13 folds is a 4x6 flag, in half, first corner triangle. Is it folded double?
It's going. Jeez. Chad's popping off.
Yeah, but I don't think the Costanza's the thing this time. I am extremely superstitious. But my first guess was 11. But if I do a 4x6 flag, that doesn't work. Yeah, and I already did it once, Hayden. That was the problem. Okay, wait a minute. Standard 4x6. I'm going over this because I'm 90% positive. I have flags hanging in my bowling alley. An American flag and a Canadian flag, out of respect, because there is candlepin bowling in like Atlantic Canada, like Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. And some of the boys come down here and we go up there in exchange for tournaments. And every time I buy a standard flag, it's 4x6. 4 feet by 6 feet.
Right.
And I know they fold it in half the long way first. Or do they? Why wouldn't they? 6 in the... I do have a Canadian flag flying here, Jay. Yeah, we do. Because like I said, there is candlepin bowling. We've gone to Canada, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. I've been to PEI and bowled up there. 1, 2.
Take your time.
I am. 1, 2. First half. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it's in a standard triangle. Yes, I understand. Oh, I cannot give Damon this, that I walked away at the $500,000, well, the $1 million question. Yes, I know, game. I know. I'm keeping you guys held up. I'm just dead air live. This is amazing.
He's taking his time.
Goodness.
Dead air or not, he's taking his time. This is a lot of money he's going for.
I feel so sorry if I'm wasting them people's time, but this is some shit.
No, you're not wasting anybody's time. They are entranced. Even Sin says, take your time.
You could cut the tension with a knife, Yaden. On this side, it's crazy.
Just imagine how I feel. We've only been in this position once before.
Please stop wasting your time. I'm gonna try to stop wasting your time, Yaden. 1, 2. In a military flag, how many typical scene at funerals? The U.S. flag is folded how many times until it becomes a triangle? Like, it's 13. This is not easy, folks. Like, if you're sitting here playing the game to 100%, this is not easy. It's 13 if I count 4x6 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and it's a triangle. I'm friggin' going for it, dude. 13. Final answer.
Oh
my
boy,
God.
I cannot look. I cannot even bear to look. I just want to say before I reveal the correct
I
answer.
have to go with that, and if I fail, I fail, but I was not walking away with the $1 million question. Not like that.
When I started my Millionaire series, I said that one of my dream guests would be the guys from Dudes and Belts. You made that dream come true.
I had actually wanted to come on and play when you were doing them before, but I just wasn't able to find the time.
You thought about that very long and
I really
very
did.
hard.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a lot of money you're going for. A military flag folding ceremony typically seen at funerals. The U.S. flag is folded how many times until it becomes a triangle? You initially were counting 11, and then you went to 13. I can tell you right now, you got it down to the right two. But the question is, did you get the right one? Oh, Mahky.
Dude.
You done it!
Ah! Yeah.
You have done it!
Holy shit! I just broke the chair. Holy shit, I just broke the fucking chair. Yeah! Yeah! Kiss my mass bed! Yeah!
Yes!
Final boss, baby! Bruce Wayne!
$1 million! MahkyPinz, ladies and gentlemen, is a millionaire!
Freaking asshole! Come get some! Damon, what's good, baby? You ain't alone here anymore. Now you're gonna share the top with the masshole MahkyPinz right here on the top of Hunter Dillon's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is where we are right now. Let's go.
Look at all that confetti coming down.
Off this mountain. You cannot chop me off this mountain, baby. No way in
Wow.
hell. Let's go. Let's go.
A round of applause for our latest millionaire, MahkyPinz.
Costanza, baby.
My
Hashtag
word.
Costanza.
Oh,
It's a thing now. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Fist bump for Jeremy. Fuck yeah. I mean, oops, crap, sorry. Hell yeah. Yeah.
All right, I gotta go ahead and get the check ready, and I am going to give you a souvenir check. I would normally post it in DMs, but I'm actually gonna post it in the Death Drop Army so that everybody can see what you've done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mahky,
Hell yeah. I broke my friggin' chair.
it gives me such great pleasure. It is such an honor and a pleasure to present you with this 1 million virtual dollars.
I'll take them all, baby. Yeah.
That was a 5 Lighthouse performance if ever I saw one.
Oh my God, the chat got me through a lot of it, man. The lifelines was superb. Oh my goodness, faithful coming through all over the place. Oh, hell yeah. 13 ladies. Thank you, Jen.
Mahky,
That is all friggin' ladies.
now that you've done it, now that you've won the million, now that it's over, what's going through your mind right now?
Holy hell, that is a no-joke game. If you play that all the way, like, legit, like, if you were, oh my goodness. Oh my, that ended up working out real good. Really, really good. I know Yaden showed up and her shit got around. I hope
man.
Damon finds out. I hope Damon finds out.
Hold
Oh,
on,
that
I
was
gotta
awesome.
I gotta pull up my PowerPoint here because I usually have souvenir checks. Give me just a second because I want you to experience this live. Hold on, because you're gonna be able. I hope you have a printer in at the alley or whatever because you're gonna be able to print this out.
I do.
Give me a second here. Oh my, I'm shaking. I am shaking.
Once we got past that $5,000 question, once we got past that mess the first time, oh, awesome. Awesome.
Oh man. I don't know what else to say.
Oh,
I literally don't know what else to say except take a look in the general chat, because MahkyPinz, that is now yours.
oh, I hope somebody shows that to Damon. Come get some, big man. Come get some.
That is now yours. You can share that on social media. You can print that out and hang it behind you with the jerseys and everything. And oh my God.
I don't have a color printer. I'll have to get a printout of it, and like I'm putting it in a frame. It'll go like right here.
There you go. Put that
Absolutely,
right
bro.
there. Absolutely. Show the dudes, hey, I just won $1 million. MahkyPinz, ladies and gentlemen. The mass
Thank
hole
you.
becomes
Oh
a
my
millionaire.
What a great chat.
Wow.
What a great stream. What a great faithful.
What
You guys
a
are the
great
best. Thank
game.
You, Jen.
You guys,
That was so much fun.
if it weren't for our audience over here, I think you probably would have been done a long while ago.
I mean, you got me though. I didn't know I was coming on with a wrestling deck. Like, I love wrestling, but I'm not really great with like the obscure trivia of it and stuff. I'm more of a fan. I'm not really like a super historian like Walsh and Sunday and Coastal Eyes. They have a little more extensive background than that and that kind of stuff. But you kind of got me. That's okay. We got past it, and then we got to the next one, and then we got a weird question, and then we just reset.
We just
started from the very beginning.
Yeah, and look what happened. MahkyPinz,
Oh my goodness.
Aren't you
Third
glad
time was damn charm.
Aren't you glad you stayed up past your normal time at the bowling alley just to be here?
Dude, I'm so glad it worked out great. I'm glad we started talking about it because I had wanted to come on and play a game of Millionaire when you had other people coming on for a long time, but when you were on, a lot of times it was when I was working.
Yeah, I did it. I did, because I used to do Millionaire around 7 o'clock on Thursdays before Ignition. I'm putting it off for the rest. I may start doing a late night version. Who knows? I may start doing it next year. Mahky, absolutely phenomenal.
So much fun, bro. This was so awesome.
Absolutely phenomenal. A round of applause and a standing ovation. MahkyPinz, $1 million.
Yes, and it feels so good.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All
Thank you,
right.
buddy.
Hey,
Oh,
listen.
so much fun.
Mahky will be back on my channel tomorrow night because we're going to start a vodcast where we just talk about anything. We're going to start earlier. I would normally start around midnight. We're going to start around maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock.